All right, so I'm going to show you two ways that you can edit your PDFs for your students to make them editable. So the first thing, I just saved a random PDF that I found online on my desktop. So one way you can do this is when you open up your PDF, if you have it, if you're opening it online, you're going to want to save it to whatever device you're working with so you can get these options. That's the only way I can get these options on a PDF. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this page fit on so I can see the whole thing here. Okay, now the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to use my snip tool and snip this worksheet. Okay, now I'm going to save it to my desktop, or save it anywhere that you want to. Okay, now I'm going to open up a Google slide. Okay, so right now, this is the default for your slides. Whatever these dimensions are, you need to change it to be the size of the page that you're working with. So to do that, you go to File, Page Setup, and now we're going to change this to custom, and about at 8 by 11 is a typical paper. So 8 by 11, and then hit apply, and now you can see it's in the shape of a sheet of paper. I'm going to get rid of the layout, so it's just blank. Okay, and remember that image that we saved, I'm going to make that the background. So if we go to background and choose an image, I'm going to browse on my computer, and I saved it to my desktop as capture, and there it is right there. And now it is the background of the image. So now students won't be able to mess with it at all. Now what we're going to do is add text boxes wherever you want your students to type their answer. Now to do that, I'm going to go to Insert, Text Box, and I'll put that there. Now what I did with the real book was I filled it in as a light gray, and then I put type here, so that way the students know you need to type here. And then when everything's the same size with the other ones, you can just copy your text box and put it if it's the same size instead of creating one over and over again. And that's one way you can do it. Now the other way is with the extension Cami. Now it's a really cool thing. So you will need the Cami extension. You just search for Cami Chrome extension, and then I already have it added. I'm using a free trial while I can, and you'll just add it there. Now for that PDF that we were working with, what I'm going to do is move that to my drive, so then you can see what happens when you open it and what option it gives you. So let me upload that PDF. So it's right here. I'm going to click on it. Now you'll see that since I have the Cami extension, when I do open with and I click annotate with Cami, you click on text box and you just click where you want to start typing. I am typing. If you want students to highlight something, they can highlight something. You want them to type their name on the top, type their name. Wherever they click, they just type that. So this is a really nice extension. You assign this just as you would any other thing in Google Classroom. So and I'll just delete this, if I want to assign that PDF in my class, you can see when I do create, it does Cami assignment. And then if I go to my Google Drive, that PDF that I saved is right there. So it will open up immediately in Cami for them, but they have to have the Chrome extension on their side. And again, you